Do people actually ride their bikes in wintertime? Well, here's some data from the city of Toronto that answers some common questions from winter bike skeptics. Not a lot of people actually ride their bike in winter anyway, do they? Well, in the winter of 2023, there were more than 500,000 bike share trips recorded in the winter months. And the bike counter at one intersection measured more than 62,000 trips during the winter of 2019. That's more than 700 per day. Yeah, but there's probably a couple of warm days in the middle of winter that account for all of those numbers, right? Yeah, the number of cyclists tends to drop as the temperature drops, but on one street in Toronto, Bloor Street, there were more than 679 cyclists on average per day on the days that were below freezing. Yeah, sure, but nobody rides when it snows. Yeah, also, the number of cyclists tends to drop on snowfall days, but on that same street, there were 492 cyclists on average per day on days with snowfall. And those numbers tend to recover pretty quickly after that. Yeah, but it's probably just a group of the same crazy people riding around, right? Actually, the data shows that ridership is growing every year. Between 2017 and 2023, in the winter months, the number of monthly bike share users grew by 314%. Also, it's worth noting that the provincial government is planning on ripping out a bunch of bike lanes in Toronto, including that one on Bloor Street. So it's a pretty safe bet that those thousands of bike trips in the future, a lot of them will probably be made in a car.